is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So a couple of days ago, we did our first look and hands-on with Android 14 Beta 4.1 on the Pixel Fold. Obviously, it's universal across all the devices that are eligible to get it, but specifically on the Pixel Fold, there was a lot of specific or device-specific changes to really make this more feature-rich and stable. Having said that, now, like I said, a couple days later, this is it right here, guys. If any of you have been on the fence thinking about upgrading, or I should just say downloading and becoming part of the beta program with a Pixel device, I can confidently and comfortably say this version right here is definitely the way to go. We're expecting full stable Android 14 in the next month or so, or actually, geez, we're almost in August already, so at some point in August, we will be getting that full-on stable build. But for now, this is it. If you want to see some of the new features and all that, this is the beta to download. So for this video, not going to be technical in any nature. I want to show you how smooth it is doing day-to-day operations like you normally would on the device to let you know and see just what you're going to get. Let's go ahead, jump right into it. Thumbs up this video, comment down below, and let me know if you guys want to see anything else specific to Android 14. Let's go. So as you can see, if you missed our first video, everything does run pretty smooth for the most part. So if you jump into the news feed and jump into actually one of the tabs, you can see everything operates just as you would assume. If you need to go into the Play Store, get a new update for something, you can see everything is working just as you would imagine. No hiccups from any apps, no real stutters or jerks by any means. If you want to jump into, let's just say, let's go to Mac Rumors for something different here. You can see everything runs pretty smoothly. Now, if you're opening it up and using your full screen display on here, and say you want to go to, like, we're reading the release notes or something here from 4.1, everything is operating just like you would imagine. Again, when you close it, it doesn't automatically transfer over. Still one of our sticking points. Yes, you can unlock it, and it is right there. But I still think something that Samsung implements is the smooth transition from the outer display to the inner display, and vice versa. Just works a little bit better. Another thing that hasn't changed here is the layout itself. You can see if you went ahead and moved something around, and let's just pick F1 here and move it over here. Unfortunately, this just looks weird, and it carries over to the exterior display still. There's been no changes here. So now instead of this being our second page, this is technically our second page, and it just isn't as clean and neat as what you get on, say, a Galaxy Fold. Again, not a big ordeal. I just don't think it's the cleanest implementation here, and I think if they would have went with two separate entities, one for outside display and one side for inner, for layout, that would have been the much better option here. If you wanted to go into, let's just say, TikTok, and you can see TikTok has the latest update. We'll skip the sync. No, we don't want any of this. No. It looks like it should be modified for the larger display, but for some reason it's not showing as such. Some apps do have this ability. TikTok rumored to have that flexibility where you can set it to one side or the other. I'm sorry, where you don't have to set it to one side or the other. It is truly just working with the full display, but clearly that is not the case right now. Again, closing it, that followed up though. Very interesting. Everything from the gesture navigation, which you just saw, it works as smoothly as you would hope. The little flick gesture here to go back and forth and use that dock works just as well. Another call out here, as you can see, if you go into your camera, the camera works very quickly, and obviously we're not going to get much on this desk view, but yeah, we've had no issue with that. The camera has been flawless. The phone has been staying a lot cooler as well than on Android 14 Beta 4, so whatever little tweaks that might have helped with heat management, it is there also. If you wanted to jump around and go into any of your other apps, music streaming, it's working. It just, you can see how seamless it's working. I don't want to play anything to be copyrighted, but if you wanted to use Google Assistant, how tall is LeBron James? There you go. Took a little while. We don't have a great internet connection now, but it's still working. Everything else you might want, if you need to call somebody, obviously that's still working as you would anticipate. But in a day-to-day routine, everything is working just like you would hope. You see how quick the facial unlock still worked. If we needed to not use that and use our fingerprint, you can see that works equally quick as well. So yeah, if you had any sort of doubts about picking up the new update for Android 14 Beta 4.1, this should be your cue. Grab it, use it. You guys will probably love it, just like we do. In a couple weeks, we'll probably get the final stable build in August, like we said, so we're definitely excited for that. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Are you ready for Android 14? We're stoked. I love all the changes, even the mini changes like the actual lock screen clock and all that. I'm a huge fan of. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.